Hello,
Hello, good evening.
good evening. You're looking really pretty today. Are you going out somewhere?
No, thank you so much. I think I have a mood of holy, so I feel that I should use some color.
Nice, nice, nice. I like the makeup. Very minimalistic. I like it.
Thank you so much.
All right, just give me 1 second.
Okay,
So, how are your sessions going? How is your YouTube going?
okay. Because of you, my YouTube is going awesome. Because
Why?
of
Because of me?
I don't know, you are very popular among women and girls, and I don't know why YouTube sending lots of impression of our conversation comparatively other sessions. So yeah,
It's
I'm
probably
doing.
because I'm so funny and I crack such good jokes.
No, there are so many other
Wow,
reasons.
I love how you just said no, 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 no. You just said no, you're not funny.
No, you are funny, and you are very popular because of the way you teach, the way you connect with people. Everybody like too much, and especially I got craziest comment in my comment section regarding you. Even I can't tell you.
Oh, is that bad?
Not bad. It's like funny, you can say, or you can say girls are crazy for you.
Okay. Please don't say that to my wife. She will hit me.
Yes, that's the reason I'm saying.
Okay, no problem. All right. So, should we move on to the session now? To
Yes,
the document? Right.
yes,
So, you must have noticed that in the recent documents, we started a new trend where we give you an idiom of the day.
yes, I
Right?
saw it.
Okay. So, did you understand everything?
Yeah, I understood everything, but right now I don't think so.
Cannot
I can
remember.
recall only one idiom under the weather. I saw yesterday in my documents.
Okay. Sorry for interrupting you. But the two idioms for today are fit as a fiddle, okay,
Okay,
and under the weather.
okay. So under the weather is for today.
Yes,
Okay, great. I feel like it was yesterday's topic. It
it was
was
yesterday's
topic.
topic.
Yeah.
Why do I feel like every time I talk to you, I'm one session behind? Always.
This is the problem of Clapingo, I think.
No, I'm sure it's my mistake only. But we'll talk about the next topic. The next topic is generation gap. You haven't spoken about generation gap, right?
Yes, we haven't spoken yet.
Perfect. Okay. So now we'll move on to the topic.
Um,
Do you know the definition of a generation gap?
okay. And I'm trying to explain it in my own words or in
Yes, yes,
my
please.
own opinion. So um, generation gap means the um, gap between a thought process of different people at certain different ages, I can say like
That's
that.
perfect. Yes, that's perfect.
For example, like my father or my grandmother was different, sorry, had had different thought process or different kind of opinion, different kind of living style. And if I'm going to compare with myself, so today I have a different thought, different lifestyle,
Mindset, yes.
mindset. So this is
Yes.
generation gap. Yes,
Yes. So generation gap can also be said in an easier way. We can say that when two people of different ages meet and they have a difference of culture, a difference of mindset, a difference of traditions. Also nowadays in India, we are
yes,
being more modern and practical
we
than
are
traditional.
practical, and at the same time we are more into following Western culture.
I
Yes,
think that also has to do with the fact that it is much more practical, right? Because earlier we used
yes,
to spend so much money on weddings. Now we've realized that maybe I'm talking about the whole India. Okay.
Yes, yes.
Now we've realized that it's better to call just close friends, not to spend too much on weddings. Obviously, when it comes to social pressure, we have to do certain things that we don't want to do. But now
Yes.
that COVID has come, people have the excuse, the perfect excuse. They can have a wedding of just 30 or 40 people and they can blame it
Yes.
on COVID. Earlier we used to have like weddings with like 600, 700 people, right?
But I think Indian people are not comfortable with this because they really want lavish party and 5 days marriage ceremony and all that. So
But see, there are some people who are really smart about this because
yeah, yeah, I
they are lavish, but what they do is instead of spending money on other people, they spend money on themselves. They'll have a
yes,
small wedding, but then they'll buy a BMW, or
yes,
they will take a world tour, or they will go to some really expensive trip for their honeymoon or any on a vacation,
yes,
right?
yes. You're right. Yes,
Yeah.
I
So
feel
no,
I
no,
have
say.
similar thought.
I know you were gonna say something about me only.
No,
I'm
no,
assuming.
no. Means I am trying to say that being a parent, they have a different thought in at this and in this topic. They really want to spend money, but being a child, I think people from city they really want to follow whatever you said right now.
Okay, I understand that also. All right. So when was the last time you felt like you met someone and there was a generation gap, like a difference in your thought process, or when you had, I wouldn't say an argument, but a discussion with someone where your thought process was a little different of how to do something and their thought was a little different.
And there are lots of incidents in my life, uh, but I don't think so. I can explain here because some of them very personal. Uh,
Okay.
but yes, I faced this kind of situation lots of time, and I still I'm going through it and
Tell me
can
something
recall.
that you can share, something that is safe to share.
Okay,
Something,
so
it can be silly about food also. I had a fight with my father because I wanted to eat this and he wanted to eat that. Maybe anything.
okay, I want to take this topic in a different way, right?
Yes,
So
please, let's go.
yeah, I really feel current day means currently that
In this day
uh,
and age,
in this day, sorry, what
in
did I say?
this day and age,
In this day and age, yes, in this day and age, people use like you said, people are very practical, but I want to say that people are very lazy, careless. They don't understand the importance of things like electricity, like plants, environment. It's nowadays it's easy to give a big speech about environment and blah blah blah, this kind of thing, but they don't possess this attitude in their own habits. Like how can you save water in your home as a being an individual, or how can you save electricity? It's not if you say someone in family or a young child that hey, why you use why you waste electricity, don't you switch off plugs and all this. So they I got replied so many times, reply yes, that I paid for this.
hmm,
So this kind of mindset,
they try to
people,
justify the wastage by saying that
yes,
I have paid my
yes,
price.
yes. But at the same time, if you save your electricities are
Is
resource.
electricity is a resource.
Electricity is sorry, yes, electricity is our resource to have a good life or convenient life. So it is our responsibility to save or to use it
Conserve it.
in
Yeah.
appropriate way. Like I want to mention my grandmother. She was very strict, and I learned so many things, like how to save money, how to use a single piece of food, and how means these are the things I learned from my grandmother, and I try I try to do, or I try to follow her
You
instructions, or
share the same values as her, or
yes,
the same principles as her.
yes. But nowadays I feel like I am the only one in my house or surrounding area that
Who actually cares? Everyone else
yes,
is just wasting
yes,
everything. I
yes.
understand that.
And sometimes I get irritated because of these things. Whenever I see, or if someone wasting,
If
or
someone is wasting something around me,
yes, someone is wasting water or something else, I feel restless. I don't know how can I control
I feel anxious as
that.
well.
Yes, I feel anxious as well. So these are the things I really want to. I feel that those were the days people people were very careful about nature, about environment, about things. But nowadays people are very fast. They want freedom, they want rights, but then they don't want to take responsibilities.
Yeah,
And
can
even,
I tell you why that is?
yeah, sure.
Please finish what you're saying first, then I'll explain to you at least what I think in my opinion.
Okay.
Continue.
Yeah. Additionally, I want to say that if you want to make them understand about the things, and say, please change your habit, please change your habit, please keep these things in your mind. People uh, don't even want to change themselves. They don't want to listen these things
Yeah,
at all. Yeah,
yes. Be mindful. You just want to say be mindful.
yeah. Be mindful. Okay.
Yes. So I think the reason why this generation is a little careless, as you say, is because earlier, I think your point of view comes from a village point of view where they would be directly impacted by something that was being wasted. Water was a scarcity, electricity was a scarcity. Now we live in flats and apartments, right? In the city at least. So here, if I waste water, I don't physically see the problem. I don't physically see what I'm wasting. When I waste electricity, I don't physically see who is making it. It's like having money. When your parents have a lot of money, the kids are like, oh, it's just money, I'll just spend it. They don't care about how they spend it. But when you actually have to earn it, it feels so much worse to spend that small amount as well, right? I think the same goes for electricity or water because we don't physically see how it is done or like,
But here I want to mention that we all have our studies, we have moral science, sorry. So once you grow enough, you are a human being, you have a brain. Why can't you use your brain? Is there necessary that someone else come and tell you, please do this, do that, do this? I don't think so, because we are the one, we have a brain, we can think about so many things, and we are not using our brain, we are using our brain about useless things. And
say we're
what to
all
say?
adults and we all have different perspectives and we all have different priorities, right? If I'm trying to make a lot of money, I'm not going to care about how much water or electricity I waste.